We got to talk about the most toxic debate in the NFL right now. Who's better, Josh Allen or Lamar Jackson? When you think about this debate, you see two quarterbacks that are two of the most talented in the league in terms of their ability to throw the football and make things happen on the ground with their legs. But in my opinion, Lamar Jackson is the better quarterback than Josh Allen. Not only does he have two MVPs to Josh Allen's no MVPs, but he has a better record overall compared to Josh Allen. Since Lamar has been the starter in Baltimore, he's 58-19. That's the second best win-loss record in the NFL, only second to Patrick Mahomes. Josh Allen is 63-30, and Lamar has led Baltimore to the NFL's best record, his two MVP seasons, last season and 2019, and they also had the one seed twice. And the main reason why Josh Allen has more playoff wins than Lamar, he's 5-5 in the postseason, Lamar is 2-5, is because Josh Allen gets the luxury of playing in the wild card round, which he normally always ends up winning, which boosts his playoff resume. Lamar, with him not having to play in the wild card round two times because of the Ravens getting home field advantage, not having to play in the first round, Lamar, he has less playoff wins because Josh Allen has played in more wild card matchups. So, of course, Josh Allen's playoff wins are going to be a little bit more oversaturated compared to Lamar's. But outside of the wild card round, Josh Allen hasn't done shit. The last time Buffalo went to the AFC Championship was several years ago. We say Lamar can't win in the playoffs, but he just took Baltimore to the conference championship game. And let's not act like Josh Allen has never had bad playoff games. As a matter of fact, I remember 2 years ago, the Buffalo Bills got embarrassed by Joe Burrow in Cincinnati in the divisional round. So if we're going to harp on Lamar Jackson for having an off game against Kansas City, we got to have that same energy when it comes to Josh Allen's poor playoff performances. And the big thing to me that makes Lamar a better QB than Josh Allen is that he's more efficient as a passer than what Josh Allen is. Lamar has had one of the best touchdown to interception ratios since he's entered the league. He has 125 passing touchdowns to only 45 interceptions. Meanwhile, Josh Allen, on the other hand, he has led the NFL in turnovers a year ago, and he was second in the NFL in turnovers right behind Sam Howell last year. And he has a touchdown INT ratio of 167-75. When you're looking at a quarterback who you can trust to take care of the football, especially late in games, Lamar Jackson is your guy. I don't trust Josh Allen in big games as much as what I trust Lamar because Josh Allen is too volatile. There are games when Josh Allen can have 4 or 5 turnovers and just absolutely cost you a ball game. Lamar doesn't have those same kind of performances. I mean, there was a wild card game 3 years ago when the Bills were playing against the Miami Dolphins without Tua at quarterback. They had Skylar Thompson. They got out to a big lead, and then all of a sudden, Josh Allen just started imploding on himself, turning the football over, and he helped the Dolphins get right back into the game. If Tua would have played, Buffalo easily would have got sent home in the first round that year. Lamar is more efficient, more accomplished, and he has been way more dominant than what Josh Allen has been in the NFL. I think that there's a pretty small gap between Lamar and Josh Allen, but although the gap is small, it still is a pretty clear indicator of who is the better QB. And that has to be Lamarvelous. You don't just win 2 MVPs, become a 2-time first pro or first team all pro selection to Josh Allen not having any of those accomplishments if you're not the better quarterback. There's a reason why Lamar has 2 MVPs and Josh Allen has none. There's a reason why Lamar Jackson has the second best win-loss record in the league. That's because that he's just more overall efficient than what Josh Allen is. We can criticize Lamar for not being that polished as a passer compared to Josh Allen, but who has the higher completion percentage? Lamar. Lamar, for his career, is completing 64% of his passes. Josh Allen is completing 64% of his passes. Although that's, a pretty small difference, Lamar is still the overall more efficient quarterback than what Josh Allen is. You can say Josh Allen plays better against Kansas City, but what does he have to show for that? Because they've never beat Kansas City in the playoffs. Neither has Lamar Jackson. So to me, if your whole argument of why Josh Allen is better than Lamar's because he has played better against Kansas City in the playoffs than LJ, that's a moot point. Because it doesn't matter how well you play if your team still doesn't get the win. And in the biggest moments against Kansas City in the fourth quarter, Josh Allen always fails to deliver. The same problem that Lamar Jackson had when the Ravens lost to Kansas City in the AFC Championship. He couldn't make the big throws in the big moments in the fourth quarter. But if you take away the whole Josh Allen is better than Lamar in the playoffs argument, Lamar just clears Josh Allen in every category. And the playoff success is really overrated to me because Lamar hasn't played in as many wildcard games as what Josh Allen has. If Lamar was playing in a wildcard round and he wasn't leading the Ravens to having the best record in the AFC, then of course he would have a better win-loss record in the playoffs because you're playing more easier competition in a wildcard round. But Lamar has had more postseason success recently than Josh Allen. He just went to the AFC Championship last year. That's a game away from making it to the Super Bowl. Josh Allen hasn't been that close to a Super Bowl in years. So I'm taking Lamar over Josh Allen. I do believe that the gap between these two dudes is small, but Lamar is more efficient, takes better care of the football, and he's just a better overall quarterback to me than what Josh Allen is. It's just that Josh Allen gets put over Lamar because he has more playoff wins. But you say the regular season doesn't matter that much because you expect Lamar to play at a high level. But yet, if it doesn't matter, how has Lamar led Baltimore to the NFL's best record 2 times in his NFL career up to this point? Josh Allen hasn't been able to do that. If Buffalo was able to get home field advantage throughout the playoffs and they got a first round bye, then maybe their road to the Super Bowl would be a lot more easier than what it has been for them in prior years. You can't knock Lamar for his regular season success when that has had a tremendous impact on what the Ravens have been able to do in the postseason with getting that number 1 seed and that home field advantage. So I'm taking Lamar over Josh Allen. Like I said, I don't think the gap between these two dudes is big, but Lamar has accomplished more up to this point in his career than what Josh Allen has.